If you are in the market for a foldable, you have two options and both can be a great choice. At the first impression, Motorola feels better in hand. The design is flush and that results in a smoother and sturdier feeling compared to the Z Flip 3. When closed, the Z Flip 3 offers a small cover display, while the RAZR's other face is still dominated by its larger external screen. Both devices are quite pocketable. The RAZR is about 15% thinner. Unfolded, the Z Flip 3 is larger than the RAZR 5G and offers a hole punch selfie camera, while the RAZR features a notch and also the classic RAZR chin, slightly redefined from the original RAZR, and that gives some form to the phone. Samsung is a lot more symmetrical, with the two sections effectively the same size. Closing the phone shut to end the call will definitely feel better on the RAZR. Flexing foldable screens is cool, but it gets annoying if you have to do it every time, even for basic tasks. That's precisely why the cover display is extremely important to foldable experience. The secondary 2.7-inch quick view display on the RAZR 5G lets you do almost everything without ever having to open the phone. On the other hand, the 1.9-inch cover screen on the Z Flip has its own limits. You can open any app but with the help of an unofficial widget. More about that in the video description. Motorola has engineered a soft fold zero gap hinge where the display rolls into a dewdrop shape with the hinge when unfolded. There is no crisping whatsoever, though resulting in a screen that remains creaseless even after a period of usage and a phone that shuts closed without any visible gap between the two folds. It's not perfectly flat. It's still a little bit wavy, but the crease on the Z Flip is more noticeable and you really feel it when you scroll. On the other hand, the Samsung looks and functions like a regular phone with a flexible display and hinge. The display folds with a hard crease and there is a very noticeable gap between the two folded halves. The hinge is stiffer and it can be set in pretty much any angle, some kind of advantage over the RAZR, which it won't stay flexed. The Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3's main display is better in every way. It's bigger, taller, has a higher resolution and a higher pixel density. Regarding the camera, the Galaxy Z Flip 3 is the winner just because it has a secondary lens for ultra-wide shots. The RAZR 5G only has one rear camera, but the camera performance overall is pretty similar, no major difference in terms of quality. When it comes to sound quality, Motorola only has this speaker on the bottom, but Samsung is the winner since it has a dual speaker which gives like a stereo effect and sounds way better. Due to the design and space constraints, getting a full day battery mileage out of a foldable can be quite challenging. The RAZR 5G is powered by Snapdragon 700 series chipset and is equipped with a 2800 mAh battery. The Galaxy Z Flip 3 houses a relatively bigger battery capacity, but it also employs a more demanding Snapdragon 800 series chipset and has no way to use the cover display to reduce the usage. As a result, the battery performance is not better than the RAZR 5G in any way. The Z Flip has wireless charging capabilities and it's a little slow to charge, but still an advantage over the RAZR, which doesn't have this capability. Now would be the perfect time to do a speed test, and you know who probably the winner gonna be, because Samsung has a stronger chipset than the Motorola. So let's go ahead and try the settings up, and there we go. Samsung is way faster, and you can feel it actually even when you scroll and load in the apps. You can feel Samsung feels a little bit smoother and gives you a smoother experience. Let's try to open one more time the YouTube app and see which one is faster. And we have a clear winner here, which is the Samsung Galaxy with its Snapdragon 800. So which foldable wins? Well, both are great visions into the possibilities of foldable technology. The Z Flip 3 boasts much more impressive specs and a more polished feature set, but it's essentially a normal smartphone that folds. On the other hand, the RAZR 5G is inferior in the hardware aspect but offers more useful and exciting ways to interact with the device when closed. Either way, both smartphones represent major improvements from the first generation of foldables and point the way to an even better future.